When you never have to worry about thinking too big? Because you have a connection that's ready for anything. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Driving the Nissan Rogue with Google built in is like...
Hey, Google, turn on Rocky's Food.
It's like the ultimate connection. See why it's been awarded a Consumer Guide Best Buy and recommended by Consumer Reports. Drive the Nissan Rogue today.
Now get up to $1,250 customer cash or get a low $299 per month lease on the 2024 Nissan Rogue.
The show-stopping BMW i4 is electricity in its most powerful form. A perfect fusion of iconic handling and cutting-edge sophistication. An impressive range and the power of over 500 horses stampeding at a whisper. It's 100% electric and 100% BMW. BMW, the ultimate electric driving machine. Hurry in to lease the 2024 BMW i4 eDrive 40 for $499 per month.
It's Carl's Jr.'s new Ghost Burger. Layers of soul-scorching sauce, ghost pepper cheese, bacon. It's a spicy charbroiled phenomenon. Watch me make this one vanish. The new Ghost, only at Carl's Jr. Big Burger! Good burger.
In Laker Nation, passion isn't hard to see. It's wherever you find hard work, a feeling of focus, a moment of drive. Because you never know when the next great moment will happen. Here are your 2024-2025 Los Angeles Lakers, the one place where passion meets legacy. Spectrum Sportsnet.
Welcome back to Access Sportsnet Lakers. Max Christie is ready for more minutes and bigger contributions this season as we take a look at his preseason totals. He's played in 3 games, 11-7, night 1, 2 for 8 from 3 in game 2 versus Phoenix. 8 points, perfect from deep versus Milwaukee. And not long ago, Max caught up with Mike Trudell.
Max, we've seen a lot of good things from you so far. Last game you started, Austin's going to be back now, so you'll be back in that kind of familiar spot, one of the first guys off the bench. How comfortable are you starting to feel in this spot right now?
I feel a lot more comfortable compared to previous years. And just my emotions, the way I carry myself, so I feel a lot better, a lot more confident coming into these games, and I'm excited to get the season started soon.
We know you put a lot of work in the offseason. What did you focus on the most, and where do you felt like you made the most gains?
I think, for me, I think I made the most gains mentally in my mental game, and obviously my confidence, my preparation, and things of that nature. I think, obviously, basketball-wise, I've worked on everything from shooting to defense to conditioning to all sorts of stuff, but I think the place I made the biggest strides is mentally for me, confidence, reading games, reading defenders and things like that. So
we know you're just 21, but JJ's talked about kind of your professionalism. I wondered, do you have on a game day, do you have a very set routine, or like are you allowing yourself some time to relax in the room? Do you watch movies, or are you just kind of locked into the game? What's the Max Christie game day routine like?
Yeah, now there's a routine for sure. It's definitely changed over the course of the past 2 years, and it's got a good balance of obviously being regimented, being strict, but also having free-flowing, things to the day. So I try to keep it as normal as possible. Obviously at the end of the day we're going to have a big game, but for me I'm just trying to keep things normal and just have sort of a good balance between being ready to go, obviously, and obviously being relaxed too.
What's your pregame meal, if you don't mind telling us?
I'm a big salmon guy. I like salmon. So salmon with some sort of carbs with potatoes and vegetables and smoothie and stuff like that.
It seems quite healthy, especially since you're 21 and you probably don't need to eat that healthy. Okay, last thing for you. We know it's the Warriors tonight. You're not going to prep for them like you would in the regular season, but nonetheless, some things you have to be aware of, obviously. And in your case, I assume you'll spend at least some time on Steph Curry. So what's that look like?
Yeah, I mean, they got a really good shooting team. They got, D'Anthony Melton now, Buddy Hield, Steph Curry. Obviously, they got a lot of good shooters. They got a lot of good movement in their offense. So defensively, you can't relax. You got to stay locked in the whole time. And for us, offensively, we just got to play our game. I think we're talented enough. If we stay organized, we stay professional, as a team, we'll get things done tonight.
All right, Max, have fun out there. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Time for Little Fish's Focus. It's brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa.
Good time. The trumpets are back. Good times.
And he's not going to be like our other guy, Rob, who just stays here. He's actually going to the wall. Setting a great example. You're going to bring down Max.
Rob got the long limbs, It takes him a little longer to get moving.
Cares.
Max, man. Max has been, we've seen Max now for a few years, and Max's heart rate doesn't change even though he's a young player. So that's always going to allow him to be consistent. Here, good pass to Jackson there off kind of little blind pig action, but doesn't give up on the play here. Sprint back to protect the basket. One-on-one against Rob Dillingham. Not easy to do, but meets him at the rim, uses his length and size on the smaller player. This is key. Max, with Vando maybe being in jeopardy at times physically, Max being able to guard multiple players, does a great job getting up and over, getting skinny over the top of that screen, and then stick it, as Big Game will say.
That's right.
Max Christie in transition. You see the bench up in height. Here, using Max as a screener, a little touch screen there. Slips out of it. Now he's got the one more pass over to Dalton Connect, keeping the defense moving. And because of Dalton's ability to shoot, he shows it a little bit. Gets a Kogi up in the air, drive, kick. Max ready for the catch and shoot opportunity. And then here, little screen, little sliding on the screen, but it's preseason. Referee didn't quite see it. And now receiving that one more pass up from Rui. And again, Max, what he does so well in terms of catching and solid basketball player. Michigan State, well coached. Just a good plug-and-play piece that, you know, when he gets his opportunities, he's proven to be ready every time.
Mid-season form, Derek. Great breakdown there. That was great. If you listen to any of the coaching staff, they'll tell you they feel like Max has gotten better on both ends of the floor and just earned the bag that he got game. Where would you like to see him take the biggest jump?
Well, I like his answer at media day, and he said what he wanted to be